All right, Big Bang, welcome to the Dave Portnoy Show with Eddie and Company, presented by Tradezero.
Tradezero, I use them, and we're giving $5,000 away to people who sign up for Tradezero, tradezero.us/Dave. Tweet using the hashtag StooleyStockSquad. That's new. Hashtag StooleyStockSquad and tag Stool Presidente. That's me. Hopefully I get a ton of these. So use the hashtag StooleyStockSquad. If you tag me, you're eligible to win $5,000 cash. It's the broker I use for my trading. Right, market was a disaster yesterday. Bounced back a little bit today. Tradezero again giving $5,000 to 5 new customers who fund an account. To enter, sign up, fund an account at tradezero.us/Dave. Then tweet using the hashtag StooleyStockSquad and tag me, Stool Presidente. I'll be announcing the first 5K winner on the show during next week's episode. So time is coming. Enter this thing again. You need $2,500 minimum. Don't just trade Tradezero. Again, $5,000, 5 new customers. Tradezero.us/Dave. Then tweet using the hashtag hashtag StooleyStockSquad. Tag Stool Presidente. Yeah, so do that. Stock market, I think we're down a little bit today, but we hung in yesterday, so it's okay.
Don't just trade Tradezero. How was your week last week?
What's that smirk?
Well, I don't know. I was just wondering, how'd you gamble? How was the weekend?
I was great in college football. Not so good in the NFL.
I saw that Cardinals bet, dude.
Yep, tough. Idiot. I was mad at myself. That was a square play. The man in the suit let the man in the suit down. Stupid square play. Stupid. Like the Raiders, I was all over. And even the Ravens I should have been on. The man in the suit outthought himself.
Tough day for the man in the suit.
Yeah, but I was really good on Saturday, so kind of evened out a little bit.
So I ran into someone at the airport on Saturday who his uncle lives in your building. And I go, you got to tell me, what was the unboxing like for him? He just goes, one word, nightmare.
It's not many people in my building, too. There's like 6 or 7 people.
I thought that was funny. I was like, yeah, that's probably the perfect way to sum it up. How about first thing here? And I think we got Jersey Jerry coming on, and we got Nadeau coming on. So there's I
heard Nadeau was coming on. That's crazy.
Yeah, a little beef will shake out here. So before we get into that, though, obviously some topics with you. You got fact-checked on Twitter for your AOC tweet.
Yes, I did, which was crazy. I don't even understand. I think that was Facebook. I got sent, but I posted it. I think Facebook actually did it. First of all, I didn't say anything. I was just like, you shouldn't be partying wearing that with super rich people. And then I saw an article yesterday, or 2 days ago, that the woman who designed the dress, didn't pay her taxes.
Is that a fact? Or do we need to fact check that?
It's everywhere. I think it is true. It's like you can research it. Like, I didn't want to create a political war, but crazy. The internet always wins.
A lot of people were confused because that makes sense. Thank you for clearing that up. That was from Facebook because when they went to your Twitter, it didn't pop up.
Yeah, I think it was from Facebook.
Okay, so someone said you don't run the Facebook, I assume, right?
Mine, right. AOC, tax-rich dress designer, owes tax debt in multiple states. There it is. And that's Fox, so people say it's Fox, but I saw it on Bloomberg and a bunch of different places.
Oh, multiple sources, Dave.
Yeah, multiple source. I may actually post that.
Okay, there you go. That's an interesting development. I don't know. I don't understand how that could be flagged. It's not like you.
No, I know. It's. I think that.
Who sent you that?
I got sent multiple times.
Never mind. But did you see the Empire State Building, New York Times? They said that they're on the downslope.
I'm going to cut the tension. I know because we're not allowed to talk about Silvana, so are you not going to bring up the videos? But it's like she doesn't like you, Eddie, or is on the verge of not liking you. And she went at people a little bit last time, and I'm like, let's just not talk about it because it gets her mad. So are we not talking about it, even though there's ridiculous videos out there? Is that what's happening?
I was instructed not to talk about her anymore.
Right. So which was from my instructions. I'm like, let's just leave it alone. But then we make crazy videos, so you have to talk about it, which I said. So these videos that, the glitter, 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 dance, 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 and a bunch, I was very clear making these videos. I'm like, I can't do these videos and not have them talked about. Like, I said it up front. I said it clear. It's like it is disingenuous to do these, and because they're so out there. So we can talk about them because it's awkward not to talk about them.
But then why would she have a problem with me then if you told her that?
Well, she thinks you're digging on the last episode, which I sort of agree. Like the last stuff, you almost got an unfollow, Eddie.
Dude, listen.
You almost got an unfollow.
Listen, it's the hardest part about this all is like, I just want to make it very clear again to her that nothing was like, it's not personal. It's simply giving you shit that you would have given me. You would have given Gas.
I've explained that, and I totally agree with you. And like Whitney coming on is like, well, I'd bust his balls the same way. But she's kind of new to it, so she's not.
Yes, I get it.
So it doesn't totally, and it's more probably like the comments, and shit like that. Yeah. But I will admit, and I say it clearly, like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, so I was super clear, and with these videos, that obviously they're going to have to be talked about. Like, we had agreement we won't do it, but these are going to be talked about. So I can't, in good faith, build this and then pretend these videos that are out there right now aren't out there. They're out there.
Credit to you.
What changed from last week? Because you told Whitney you shot down TikTok videos. Remember, you were like,
I did. She as she put in the video, it was that dance video really that I said no, but she's like really wanted to do it. And to be honest, the only reason I would say no to it is because the comments under it maybe get under her skin. I don't care about doing it. And a misnomer about me or something people aren't getting is like, oh, Dave's whip, Dave's doing this. No. Like, Paul was in my kitchen doing a Bieber video, like, that is far more outlandish than anything I've ever done. The perfect quote someone had, that video, the glitter, 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 which is a viral video. I always do viral videos. Somebody in the quotes go, dude, you've been doing viral dance videos, numbies. I love saying numbies, by the way. Her videos are doing numbies. I'm almost more upset about that her videos are crushing it on TikTok more than the ones I'm making. But I've been doing the just forever. Like, I've been mocking dances and doing them. I don't care about that. The only reason I would ever say no isn't because I care what Whitney says or anybody like that. It's the comments eventually can get to her. So it's like, we know they're coming. You got to know that. But this was clear. Like, I said it beforehand. Like, the purple hair video I made, and people like went crazy on that. That one wasn't much thought into it. But this is like, well, if we do this viral video, it's probably going to do numbies, and you just can't let any negative comments or shit get to it. The other stuff, I think she just made it seem like like we have some crazy-ass relationship, like I'm getting treated bad. I don't know. But these videos, again, I even like that dog one that she did. I don't know if you saw that.
Believe me,
we saw her.
They get sent to me.
Oh, I see her tagged. But how much different is that than Big Cat and I pretending we're horses?
I don't disagree, but the Bieber point is your strongest point. The same thing, like I said, with the people who were on you about Sunday Night Football and the award show. That's always been a thing.
So I'm not bothered by it. None of criticisms or anything like that bother me.
But you'll get bothered if she gets bothered. Like, that sucks to deal with.
If she gets bothered, that becomes something that then it's like I'm dealing with. So I haven't always had that where, I don't want to go home and fucking, like, she doesn't know Whitney at all. Yeah. Right? So she's like, that guy's fucking, who's this idiot? I'm like, he is an idiot, but like, I like him and we bust each other's balls. And, it's caught in the thing. Everyone likes numbies. I'm going to keep saying that. But you don't always like the backlash. Now, I'm unique. I don't care about backlash unless it's her and I'm sitting fucking, and it's like, well, these people like me, what's so crazy? So it is a little bit different. But these videos, It's the end of the Dave Portnoy brand if we don't address, like, I was eyes wide open. Like, if we're going to do this video, there's no way not to talk about their outrageous videos.
But I'm now in like an impossible situation.
Well, you're going to have to figure it out, Eddie.
It's just, I guess it is what it is. And that's what,
I mean, I think you got to just be you. I mean, I don't know. Like,
okay, so all right, be me, and then your girlfriend fucking hates me.
Well, that could happen.
Sure, and then like I'm fucked, and like, and then my job's fucked. Like that could entirely. Well, I don't know.
No, I wouldn't cross that. I've never been like. I was only mad. You know what? Last week got me mad with it, and if I'm being honest, I said it to I think Austin and Kareem and Paul. I don't care what we talked about at all in the episode, but we clickbaited it. And so the way it was on like Twitter and Instagram, it didn't really give the whole discussion. It's like Dave needs an intervention. And that's all it is. And there's a million comments on social media without like the full clips and the conversation. And she's getting tagged without even knowing what's going on. That I'm like, let's not clickbait it in a way that makes her look like, or us look like, an asshole without any context around it. That's what I said after the episode. Like, let's not just put things that are like shooting a bazooka at her with clickbait.
What about numbies?
I like numbies. But that like, let's not.
I get it.
We did it. We did it with Addison Rae. And she didn't come on the show.
Genuine question, though. Did those do the numbies that they did yesterday or this week if the last two shows don't happen?
Yeah. What are you,
they still
crazy?
Do? I'm just curious.
Glitter, glitter,
TikTok's
glitter.
its own world.
Girls, girls, girls.
I'm just wondering. I don't know how TikTok works.
Yes, that's like a why. Silvana is very good at identifying like what is going viral on TikTok, and then she throws me into it. And that's a pretty good. So you have a couple things. Me, she's pretty, and virality of what she's picking, Numby City. That's Numby City. It has 3 million views. I did the thing. We did Photoshop. We did the whole thing. I had Quigs, Brianna Chicken Fry, the Jackson Mahomes, like Tommy. That video is getting its ass kicked by glitter, glitter, glitter. Girls, girls, girls. Kicked. I put a lot of work into that Jackson Mahomes one.
Counterpoint:
Clearly.
all of the top comments were about how BFFs and Eddie on this show were gonna use that clip. So I think it did have relevance to. I think it helped the views for sure.
That's doing numbies no matter what.
I guess.
But again, as long as it's totally clear, and I don't care. It takes 2 seconds. I told her we did that video. I go, I'm a one-take guy. Like, I'll do this video. I'm doing it once, and I'm not doing it to like be fucking Barishnikov. Like, I'm gonna do it once, and that'll be my thing. But I don't fucking care. Like, I actually thought the smile one that she did was funny. I knew she was doing something. It's like, I don't know what you're doing, the one that put the fake smile on my face. But again, I was very clear. It's like, I'm fine with doing it. I like numbies. I live for numbies. One of my most well-known nicknames, Davey Page Views. I don't care if it's on my channel, any. More people know my face, the better. But these are very obvious examples that they're going to be talked about. So if you don't want it talked about.
It's not that I don't want. I just I was.
Yeah, you're in a rock and a hard place. It's more with the, and at times it's more the. I thought the clickbait on the stuff was the issue.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to run into where you're in an uncomfortable we're making your life potentially awkward at times by accident. And
but these examples. There's it. She knows. So it's like, all right, we're going to do this. And I get her point. She's like, why can't I just do shit? Like, those videos everywhere. Every boy and every, like, couple is doing that. They're viral. They're totally viral. And I'm a viral guy.
You just have 10 billion people that are going to have an opinion about that.
Correct. People are, like, going to definitely chirp. And I'm not doing anything different. The whip, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I've been doing this shit forever. Trying to go viral and do numbies. I did the chingy dance thing. This is what I do. Nothing has changed.
I was thinking some of your old videos way back with Renee. Like you did like the Ottoman thing. Like you were doing stuff in your living room with her back then. Now that like I think back.
Always. She'd video it, but it's like.
Yeah, she wasn't on it.
This is the new age. This is you move. Couples are doing these videos with the numbers. What are we at right now? I think she's over 3 million on that. She posted it yesterday. Numbies. That's the name of the game.
But I just don't. But then, how do we get to the point where it's like it's not about anything she did? It's just all about.
It's right here.
It was literally Whitney went nuts because you called him a dumb guy.
Well, he was a dumb guy.
But like that's why
3.4 million. That's not having purple hair. Have I ever had purple hair? Well, I did get all the Bieber tattoos. But those come off. Like, again, what has changed? I guess my point is you blink twice if you're being kidnapped. You're whipped. We've lost Dave. Tough to lose a good soldier. All those comments. Like, those are people who just don't know me because I've done this forever. You don't agree with that?
No, I do. I do.
Then what? That's, I think, what her issue may be with you, or somebody's like, you're not being honest.
No, I met you halfway on some stuff.
That's just because you don't want to be chirped reverse. Be like, Eddie's rolling over to his belly. But the facts are, I'm not doing anything different.
My whole point, even 2 shows ago, my point was here, like, to me, it's like, hey, this is how Dave lives now. This is his life. He's with Silvana. He's happy. But here is what the internet's saying. Here is what the people who have been following for years are saying. That is how I presented it 2
That's
weeks
like
ago.
no different when people, if I watch a reality show and like, oh, he's changed, he doesn't watch. But meanwhile, I was like all over like Steven, like Laguna Beach and the Hill. Like I've always been willing to do what I would call artistic physical comedy.
Halloween costume with Lambert?
Adam Lambert,
Lord Lambert?
But the dances are all out there. That was nothing compared to shit I've done to try to get the numbies going.
But so how do I comment on these things without it being seen by her as an attack on her?
I don't know, Eddie. Be honest.
That's a question you don't know. So that's what I'm saying. You're like, we got to address it.
What is so weird that's going on? Like, what? I don't think any girlfriend wants to hear like, oh, the boyfriend's like he's being held hostage. He's doing things against his will. He's whipped and all that. And I'm not. Like, this is Numby City.
Stop saying Numbies, please.
Numbies is the name of the game, Eddie.
I know you. Please stop, though.
Davey Numbies.
No.
So when she asked about the TikTok last week, you just shot it down because you knew there could be backlash, and now you had the conversation.
Correct.
And now you guys are on the even playing
it's
field.
like we already have this.
Got
if
it.
you still want to do it, yeah, I'm down. What'd you just laugh at?
Well, I just,
What? Who just texted you? Whitney?
No, someone texted me. I had it saved for the end of the show, but I'll bring it up now. But you're coming to Chicago this weekend?
Yep.
I got a nice spicy rigatoni spot if you want to come and enjoy.
Again, that was a funny real life.
It was funny.
Text from me. That wasn't meant. It was funny. It's also very
funny.
truthful. But again, I say it. She's like, can I post this? Like, yeah, you can post it. Like, people are going to fucking comment on it. And that's the world it is. So as long as we know what we're getting into, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I just don't know what I'm getting into. That's, by the way, the
truest text of all time. We went to Carbone. Spectacular. First time to Carbone in New York City. I had never been to the New York City one, only the Miami one.
You couldn't get in?
What?
You couldn't get in?
I didn't even try to get in, to be totally honest. It's so hard. I don't know how far in advance you have to make reservations for that, but I've been fortunate enough through my travels to meet, like, the Carbone, so I was able to text and get in, but awesome. It's always good. Heavy, but awesome. So it's like, if you are going to fuck, you have to fuck before you go to Carbone.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's just my final point.
But it's a funny, like, relatable text.
It was funny.
Who texted you that?
I can't give up.
Why?
Sources,
See, that's
bro.
bullshit.
Why?
Who just texted you that? Somebody in this room?
I don't know.
Who texted?
I mean, it was.
that?
I had it on my sheet. It's not like I wasn't gonna.
Well, you looked and laughed.
Well, yeah, it was a good drop in for the guy who texted it to me. He could fess up if he wants, but I'm not gonna give him out.
Is it in this room?
I don't know.
Well, who is it?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I didn't see it. Was it on her story?
I texted her, and I'm like, "Yo, if we're gonna fuck, we basically have to fuck before we go to Carbone because I'm gonna need a ton of spice."
True if you've ever been to Carbone.
Yeah, it's like it.
Okay.
People want to know what the first word was if we're trying on those.
That's she blurred that out.
But
so
then intentionally didn't blur, or maybe not intentionally. Maybe did she try to blur the fuck part?
Yeah. No, they're both blurred. But that's again, I'll follow her discretion on what gets posted. If you're trying on those blank, we got to do it before dinner so we can blank, and I can all the spicy rigatoni I want. I fucking want ham on the spicy rigatoni. People are like, that's not a big portion, bro. We had meatballs, spicy rigatoni, chicken parm, garlic bread, dessert. So yeah, like that's just couple talk. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, it was funny.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
But I just don't know how to really attack it without affecting our relationship. That's my concern.
It doesn't affect me. I like you, Eddie, and I'll like you forever. Like, I don't think all of her getting upset is necessarily like fair because it's on. Now we're up there, like, but there's people, and I've seen it even with people who work here who get affected by comments. You saw I'm watching the DeMello show with Dixie. They're huge. You'd think they wouldn't be affected by comments. They are. I feel like a lot of times it's the softer or the fairer gender, like females. This is a generalization, but you think you can handle the comments and they can eventually get to you. They don't to me. The only way they get to me is if she's upset. It's like, oh, that sucks. And it's that fine line because, again, you see people here, you've seen it, where the job is to be in the spotlight, to get people talking. Paige Sporanic, she said she's cried about comments, but you're putting yourself out there. I've said that's like a tough balance. And ordinarily, I don't give a fuck because I'm rubber and you're glue. Whatever you say to me bounces off me and sticks to you. That's me. But I've always been like that. I'm a rough and tumble guy. Not everyone's built that way.
Would you ever let her come on the show?
I feel like, I don't know. That's like, I really.
She likes the action.
Yeah, but again, it's going down a path that I don't know.
This is all great content. I don't think we should be doing any of this, but that's just my opinion.
We did the videos.
I know.
But no, the show I've said no to because I do think that's a much deeper step into this world.
All right. The videos were good, Dave. I enjoyed them.
Keep them up.
Yeah.
I will say, you could tell I was thinking so hard what the moves were. My eyes were up. It's like, what's next? What's next? But again, it is. I will go to my grave. People are like, oh, he's different. He's changed. No, I haven't. Do an ounce of research. Google Dave Portnoy and Justin Bieber and tell me I've changed. Get out of here.
Listen,
I Google.
Honestly, you just haven't done it publicly with a girlfriend, other than one time with Hammy when you brought her on the stream, and that was a disaster.
That was not even intentional, though. She snuck.
But every other thing you've done, you have danced on your. It's the first time you're with your girl because Renee was very private. She wasn't on camera ever, so it's the first time anyone's seeing you in a relationship so publicly. We're getting it third person. We're living in your life through her camera.
The Chiggy dance. I was with Kelsey at the time when I did that. That she was on, but she was filming and doing it. A lot of couples do it. She likes. Mm-hmm. That's part of it. And again, it's not new to me. Silvana was very active on social media before I had anything to do with it. That's who she is.
Eddie, would you ever go public with your girlfriend? I've talked about this. I don't. I just think there's so much that comes with it that it makes it.
But what if she wanted to?
I don't know if I don't think she would understand what she was getting into. It would take a while to.
But Silvana was already like posting like pics and stuff.
Yeah, I just think it adds so much strife that's unnecessary at home.
Yeah, I don't think so, bro. I think we've
people are dicks in the comment section. It's just like, it takes
I will say from a Numby perspective,
crazy great
couples like it's a shortcut to Numbies. People
but
love it.
and this is a comment that this is no shots at all, but I think we've had a sample size here in this company and we've seen which side works better. Is that right or wrong?
What do you mean?
Like I think we've seen relationships in the limelight. I think we've seen them out of the limelight, and I think we've kind of seen both sides, right?
There's been some public burn down relationships here that.
Am I unaware of these?
I mean, you're pretty fucking aware of them, I'd say.
You're saying like Hammy?
Not
not for you particularly.
I thought you were talking about me, and I don't even count that.
Oh,
as
no,
like
no,
was
no.
an idiot. Yeah, but what? I don't know.
I mean, Kevin's thing wasn't very good.
But that wasn't. But she wasn't like public.
She went public.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that was because, like, she wasn't part of content.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's move it on.
I mean, he's in the public eye, but that had nothing to do with like him bringing, like that could be, like even Renee wasn't like really part of. She was like I'd mention her because part of my life. I always bring my life pretty openly into what I do at all times, and she's the social media age. I'm happy to do it. There's not a part of me is like, oh, I don't want to do this. This is embarrassing to me. I'm going to look like it. No, I like doing it. It's Numbies. I have no problem doing it. It's a normal like relationship thing that's going great. Now, I'm a different cat. I'm very online and aware.
I think there's a couple layers though, dude. I think there's like, you're like straight up in content. Then there's like, hey, you're kind of in, and then you're out completely. Like Renee was like in the middle. Like, First Lady made me a salad, and then when that went away, everyone's like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on, right? I mean...
Yeah, but she was never, like, on camera really that much.
Yeah, but, like, she was enough of an ancillary
character. And it was also
character.
very different. Like, when Renee and I were together in the beginning, I don't even know that social media, like, existed. It was a newspaper. Like, it kind of went more, forward as things develop, but it just so happens everything's timing. Like, Silvana and I are now in a very, like, social media, TikTok, like, age. So, that shit wasn't even... But I could certainly have seen some of the stuff, like, as a joke, us doing. Like, I've always been open, unless, again, I did date a girl before who was super private. Did not want, like, anything, and nobody even knew I had a girlfriend.
How was that?
What do you mean?
Like, did you enjoy that aspect or what?
It doesn't matter.
Maybe don't answer. I don't.
It literally doesn't matter to me. It's totally up to, like, in this case it's up to her. In this case it's up to Silvana. It's not me because I'm not going to be affected. Now, obviously, and we're going in circles. The only time I care about this is if Silvana gets upset, and that's tough because, like Paul said. You can say it a million times. You're going to get comments, mean this, that. Everybody does. And I've heard 1,000 times people be like, it doesn't affect. We've had, remember, an intern who's like, I'm fine. It doesn't affect me. Day one, she like quit. She's like, I can't take the comments. So until you're in it, you don't really realize it.
Is it ever on the table for her like working here or anything like that?
Silvana?
Yeah.
No. That would be a bit much, don't you think?
But she likes making content. That's just why I'm asking.
Yeah, but that's like separation of church and state. What am I going to do? Like be fucking around the office?
God, HR would love that.
Spicy rigatoni days, man. All right. I guess that's that.
It's a little bit complicated, but I felt better this week because, again, going into it, like it's not necessarily fair. Like I made the purple hair one, and I think she was kind of caught off guard. And Gaz kind of fucked us, and then Kareem because like he cut that and put it out. Whatever. This is much more clear. It's like we're making ridiculous videos. You can't come back and be like, oh, I don't like the comments on. We know what we're getting ourselves into. Social contract.
Yeah, I
I don't think it's awkward. I mean, imagine if we didn't talk about it on this show. That's the end of Dave Portnoy.
I was instructed not to.
Yeah, I appreciate that because I was not happy last week.
I'm glad you're happier. Yeah, we'll see where it goes, I guess. Did you see Action Bronson?
Probably be at 4 million views before this episode's done.
There you go, Numbies. I hope you're happy, bud.
Davey Numbies.
Davey Numbies. Did you see Action Bronson mentioned you in his book?
No.
Well, you got the screenshot?
Yeah, Kareem's got it.
Why do you...
What?
I can't read that. Is it interesting?
You want me to read it?
Sure.
I like to personalize every aspect of my life. That's actually what my entire life is about. Think about a slice of pizza. Don't just take it the way they give it to you. You have to personalize it to your liking. I recently had a review a slice of pizza with a dude, and we went to Joe's. I thought my slice was great. I gave it a 10, and this guy got tight with me. He's telling me that he gets his pizza however they give it to him, and that's how he judges it. I said, what, are you fucking kidding me? You don't take control of the crunch. He's like, my slice had the perfect amount of crunch because I told them to put it in for a little longer, and they did when I told them I wanted to check on it, and I didn't let them do it their way because that leaves room for more error, like this guy who's saying just leave it in there and give it however they give it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting point by him. I guess, again, I want it how most people give it. I don't customize it, but to each their own. It would have been nice to mention my name.
Yeah, I found that interesting, though. All right, I think Nadu and Jerry are here. Let's talk about ZipRecruiter, then let's bring them in, Dave.
Okay, ZipRecruiter. According to Forbes, gyms, nail salons, hotels, mom-and-pop stores, and more are set to go on an epic hiring spree in the coming months to meet pent-up demand for all these services. Spas, movie theaters, concert venues, comedy shows. They're all excited to return. These businesses means millions of jobs will need to be filled. So where do these businesses turn to fill these roles fast? ZipRecruiter, and right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Barstool. ZipRecruiter.com/Barstool. When you post a job on ZipRecruiter, they send you your job to over 100 top job sites, giving you access to their networks of millions of job seekers. ZipRecruiter's matching technology scans resumes to find qualified candidates for your open roles and proactively presents them to you. You can easily review recommended candidates, invite your top choices to apply for your job, which encourages them to apply faster. According to ZipRecruiter internal data, jobs or employers invite candidates to apply, get 2.5 times more candidates. ZipRecruiter technology is so effective that 4 out of 5 employees who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/Barstool. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Barstool, Barstool. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/Barstool. ZipRecruiter, smartest way to hire.
Jersey Jerry, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Eddie?
Nice to meet you. How about Jersey Jerry? Also got to say,
background from Nadu, impressive.
Oh,
what's up, Nadu?
How are you guys? Nice to see you.
Sorry to cut you off, Eddie. I like the background.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. All right, so you guys are in here today, Jersey Jerry. First, I mean, we should probably talk about the parlay situation first, right?
Talk about that.
Looks like Jersey's in the zone here.
Oh, yeah, unless you want to get right to the do. What do you got in your mind, Jerry?
What happened? Here's what happened. Here's why they're both in here. So Jerry had a Parlay Plus on our app, and it was centered. It looked like he would have won if Julio Jones, the toe in the end zone, which universally people like should be a touchdown. If they call that touchdown, he wins. I think they, said no touchdown, no touchdown. Correct. He sent me a text. I thought it was funny. He's like, if they reverse this rule, can I get a refund? I think you were serious about it.
Yeah, I mean, if the rule changes, I'm not asking for the $37.50. I'm just asking for the $500 back. If the rule changes,
if the rule changes, so I put that out. Nadu chirps him, says, "Get over it. It's a loss."
If I had a fifth of vodka, I'd be drunk. I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda, Jerry. I mean, if I didn't get every ref decision in my life, I'd be a fucking billionaire by now. I mean, what are we talking about here? Are you serious with that?
Yeah. Just sign the paperwork, and that's it. That's all you got to worry about.
What do you call people? You call anybody out that's rude to you, Jerry? And get over yourself.
Hey, listen. When you come at me, I do. So sign the papers then.
Listen, Jerry. If you want to fight, which you called me out, let's fucking fight, Jerry. You got a big fucking mouth, I see.
Good.
Your mom gonna let you fight, Jerry?
Yeah, she will. Of course she will.
All right, good.
Worry about your mother, not mine.
My mother don't worry about my business. Your mother worries about your business.
Don't worry about my business. Just know you're gonna get crumpled in there.
I know, Jerry. Big tough guy over the phone. I know.
I gotta put on weight to fight you. Okay?
I don't. I'm good to go. I'll fight you right in the street right now.
Well,
I give a fuck.
So you're serious about this?
Yeah. Listen. I'm serious. I'm ready to go. For me, it's not about the money. For this guy, it's about the money. He's trying to rationalize, Dave. You know what I mean?
Because I'm a businessman, Jerry.
Business. Ain't it about business? It's about respect. Do you understand?
I don't even know who the fuck you are until a day ago. I didn't even know you gambled.
You're tweeting about
Jerry,
me, so
I would
clearly
call
you do.
anybody out that did that. If I did that, I'd be fucking crucified for that.
You're gonna get
Come on, man.
bad. I could already look. I see it in your eyes. You're scared to death.
Of what?
You're gonna be like a hard-boiled egg split in half. It's
unrepairable.
unrepairable.
My tea, Jerry. I'm chilling.
It's unrepairable.
I'm chilling, drinking my tea.
Like
I'm not worried about you.
Gut you like a fish.
I'd give you a fucking slap if you're in front of me right now. You think I'm giving a worry about you?
Yeah, don't worry.
I'll fight you tomorrow, next week.
Just sign the papers, because you're trying to rationalize. Is the money worth it to get knocked the fuck out? That's what you're doing. I know people like you.
Yeah, I'm a fucking businessman, Jerry.
I ain't a businessman. I ain't a businessman.
I know. You just, you could not work and not get fired. It's great. Good for you.
It is. Something you can't do, pal.
Well, you know what they always say, Jerry, right?
What do they say?
The working man is a sucker.
Listen, I ain't a working man no more, pal.
I know. Blue collar till you die, right, Jerry? Until Barstool
Not
calls,
no
right?
more. Yeah, exactly.
Blue collar till you die.
I'm still on the union book. You don't know what it's like to work.
Jerry, listen. I didn't know who, like I said, I didn't know who the fuck you were until 2 days ago. You got mad because I called you out. Listen, are you gonna get mad at everybody that calls you out, Jerry?
That's what I do. Check my Instagram. That's what I do.
I know. I checked your Instagram. You don't want to get into Instagram with me, all right? Don't do that.
You don't got one. You got probably a burner one, because you're a bitch.
Okay, Jerry.
Yeah,
listen, I don't got to talk. Listen, Jerry, by the way, how old was that video you posted last night? 6 years old? What'd you record that with? A fucking Nokia?
Where'd
you get that video?
What video?
Of you hitting the bag for 5 seconds, you were fucking gassed.
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Why don't you show us something today, tough guy?
No problem. I'll go home. I still got the bag. No problem.
So, Nadu,
you were gassed after 6 seconds. Jerry.
Are we trying to sanction this fight? He's clearly serious about it.
I'm serious. Let's do it. Let's figure it out.
So we're going to have to figure out the finances, what it takes to get you guys in the ring. I think this is a fight people want to see.
Well, I'm ready to go. All I do is cardio every day. I'm good with that. That's what really matters, Jerry. Not you hitting the bag for 5 seconds. Can you last for more than 20?
First round, you're dead.
I know.
Done.
Big tough guy over the phone.
It's gonna be so easy, like a hot knife through fucking cheese.
Jerry,
that's how easy
Jerry,
it's gonna be.
you're just like the other guy that talks a big fucking game until I come around, and then you're nowhere to be fucking found.
Yeah, okay.
Well, let's just clarify who we're talking about right now.
He is a better version.
Rico Bosco, who would never engage in this and do content and would never step in the ring, even though you've challenged him. So it's disingenuous to say he's just like the other guy, because he is stepping up and making every decision. He's everything we wished Rico would be.
That is true. I will give him that. You're right about that.
You wish you could be me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Living with my mom at 35. That's what I'd love to do.
I ain't 35, pal.
Well,
what are you 40?
Let's not age shame.
I ain't even in my 30s, pal.
Listen, Jerry, save the fucking tough guy act, all right?
It ain't a tough guy act. I'm just shooting straight facts here. That's it.
Okay. Well, listen, Jerry, at the end of the day, you can only talk for so long. Eventually, you've got to come to the fucking table and do what you got to do. So I don't need to talk, Jerry, even though I will, because you're a fucking imbecile, and I'll talk to you all day.
I guarantee you don't sign no papers.
Back because you're fucking whining about a fucking call that didn't go your fucking way. Jerry, ask Dave how many calls hasn't went his way. If he wants his money back, ask Eddie. What are you fucking doing? Are you a real gambler? What are you? What the hell are you doing?
I'm a lot more of a real gambler than you are, that's for sure.
Jerry, you can't hold my fucking jock strap.
Yeah, what do you bet, $25 a game?
We're unit shaming now, Jerry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good one. Unit shaming. You're betting 500 on a fucking parlay, Jerry. Get a fucking life.
Yeah, so what? I got 500 to blow. What does it matter? What do my finances
What'd you get
matter
it from
to
mommy? The allowance got raised this week.
Buddy, and we ain't getting into finances, buddy.
I know. You still live with your mom. Must be nice. I actually, live on my own and pay bills and do my real thing.
I pay my own bills.
What do you pay? The electric? Mom pays Comcast.
Don't worry about what I pay.
Con Ed.
Just sign the fucking papers, okay? Your bubble gum.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to. I know you're serious. We're gonna put our team on this and try to get the papers signed, and make it both worth your while, and have a fight and figure this thing out in the ring.
You ready to do this in front of everybody, Jerry? This isn't, in your basement, pretending.
See, you do your research, buddy. Google my name, okay? I ain't from
I did. I couldn't
some
find
rich part of New Jersey.
Hey, Jerry, you know what I
research.
did? I did Google your name. You know what I found? Shout out to South Jersey. Vineland, New Jersey. There's a great place called Jersey Jerry's. That's all I know about you.
Hey, no
I had to
problem.
really dig to find you.
No problem. Yeah, you
You're
don't got to
nobody
dig,
a month
buddy.
ago.
You don't got to dig.
Nobody a month ago.
Nobody a month ago. Okay, nobody a month ago.
What's your claim to fame, Jerry?
I don't got no claim to fame. I ain't got no
Pretending
claim
to be
fame.
a Steelers fan from fucking North Jersey? Why
That ain't my claim to fame. There ain't no claim to fame for me. It ain't about being famous for me.
This would be maybe one of our better fights. So, all right. Thank you guys for this. I'm gonna try to figure this out for real. And by the way, I'll keep every posted. If one of you guys is not telling the truth and won't sign and will make good, reasonable offers, I'll let everyone know. But if the will is really there, we will make this happen.
For sure, yeah. And I want to know now. If he don't sign the paperwork, blow it up.
I will.
That he ain't signing no papers.
I will.
That's it.
I will.
Just sign the papers.
Jerry, he wants to fight. Jerry, why do you want to fight so bad? You want to fight so bad.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
I know. I get it. You see what other people do when they fight. I get it. Listen, we'll fight, Jerry, and then when I'm standing over your body and fucking spit on you as you lay there fucking all over the fucking camera. Where's fucking mom? Then we'll remember all this tough talk.
I got you figured out already, pal.
I know you do. You're I know you're smarter than me, right?
You're done. A lot smarter.
Boxing's
a lot
about smarts, pal.
Not
about how tough you are.
A lot stronger too, pal. Trust me.
All right. Thank you, boys. And we're going to figure this out.
I'm going to crumple this guy, Dave.
Hello, Jerry. Fuck off.
I can't even be in here right now.
I like the hard-boiled egg comment. All right, Jet, we'll be in contact, Nadu. This may be your opening, so we'll figure this out. We'll be in contact.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Eddie.
See you, Jeff.
See you, guys.
Some real hatred. Love that.
Think we're going to get this done?
People are going to think that was like somehow staged, I bet you, but that was real.
I don't think anybody can think those two can stage it. There's certain people who can't stage stuff.
But that was some shit talk. That was some nice ping pong right there.
Well, Dan and I talked like that text. Was it real? Like, did he want the refund? It's real. Everything about Jersey Jerry's real. He was texting Dan on the side, being like, "Think I'll get that refund?" Like he's real. And the dude's a great. Listen, it's my great dream that I always had to create the circus. Like, see the pirate ship there?
Yeah.
Right there. It's just all kinds. Welcome to the show. $10 a ticket. All your greatest characters is Noah's Ark of wackos. That's what we got.
We got an update. Jersey Jerry stormed out of the office. He didn't even go back to his desk. He just left because he was so mad.
Wow.
Seems real.
Yeah,
now, I could see the
Jerry
dude
yet.
being like, I want $1 gazillion. But
he's gonna. That's the thing. He's gonna want a price tag. And Jersey Jerry, he just wants to beat his ass. I'm sure he'll die at that ring.
What? Unbelievable.
Holy shit, that was something.
I'm going to get on it. I'm going to get on it. The life people, what do you do, Dave? Like, what's your day-to-day life? Well, I come in. I talk to the CEO of Penn, and it's like you see the rumor that DraftKings is trying to buy MGM online. Like, what do we think of that? Then I go into Erica. It's like, is the pizza thing, how's that going? Then I come in and talk about Silvana and dances, and then I'll go back in and try to match make Jeff Nadeau versus Jersey Jerry.
And then when you get home tonight, make a video.
It's not even...
Make a TikTok.
It's not even 12 o'clock.
Piss on the docks.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's a guy's move.
Hey.
Sorry, Paul. Wow. That's like Arizona Bowl, Super Bowl worthy fight right there.
We're not doing it in Arizona.
All confirmed?
Yeah, because it's like you need headgear. And we've decided we don't want to do headgear states.
I assume California's headgear too, right? There's
Correct.
no way.
Yeah. So where
that hurts.
I mean, you could theoretically do it somewhere else, but I think the things we're planning at the Arizona Bowl as of now is like a classic, a golf classic, and like a Barstool like pub crawl, like the 2 nights before. I kind of want to keep things a little simple. It's a cool town, so there'll be Barstool people everywhere. KFC maybe does a show, but it's like we have so much to do with the game, production of the game, which I'm not giving away totally all my tricks quite yet. I just want to make sure we pull that and the other stuff. It's just I don't want to be as too stressed on like the events leading up because we have a lot to do on game day.
Yeah, it's smart. Well, I mean, hey, Mexico is only like 30 miles south. We could have the craziest rough and rowdy ever probably
Imagine
there.
that.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
It'd be insane. Let's talk some bird dogs, Dave. These shorts are great.
They sent you some here.
Good. I need more. No, I don't want the fucking I don't want the football. Like the football I don't like. They love this bird dog football. Enter the promo code Dave. They'll throw in a free bird dog whistle promo. Does nothing for me. This is
Well, you weren't
This is probably not the read they wanted. This does nothing for me.
You weren't a John Elway Vortex guy?
I never had a Vertex. I didn't use these. I had like a Hutch, the little one with like the teams on it. But I never used these. I use a Hutch.
Oh, those were sick.
No, I never use these. But if you like them, Bird Dog promo code Dave, they'll throw in football. But I have no problem trashing this for a reason to get somebody to buy because I love this. I need more. I thought they gave me another pair of the short blue ones that I've been wearing. Oh, are those bird dogs too? I need more shorts. These are my shorts. Yes. Were you trying to keep these for yourself?
No, I was getting.
I need. They're great. Don't have to wear underwear. They have like lining in them. I've been wearing. If you're paying attention when I wear shorts, they're almost, unless it's a strict bathing suit, and it's only because these would be dirty. The bird dogs, I keep asking Kareem. I'm like, I need more. I need more. They're all I'm wearing. So that's why I can trash this, because the bird dogs are sick. So go to birddogs.com, use promo code Dave. My legs did look fire. Is this for me?
It ain't for me.
Go find the picture of me in Cleveland. Go the pizza review in Cleveland. Oh, can I get more? Who is the salesperson?
We'll get. You want these, the blue babes, right?
I want blue. I want light. I like salt. Yes, get me those. Get me every color that's solid. But I have those blue. There's a picture of me in Cleveland where I literally tweet out my legs look fucking spectacular. Somebody like sniped me. Maybe it's on my tagged photos on Instagram.
No, they are sick. I think they like stole like the designer of Lululemon, and they just like they're awesome. They're very
like
nice
if
shorts.
Bird Dogs actually was smart, I would be the spokesman for it.
They did reach out after last week's read where you asked for more, and they sent you.
Yeah, no, but they should pay me 7 figures and make me the spokesman. That's how much I like them.
They're very nice. That's no bullshit.
You were wearing the joggers on the stream this weekend, right?
Yep. I was. I'm trying to find the picture. My legs looked so fucking good. It actually makes me sad that they're saying the legs look good, because what are they saying? Everybody's legs look good? Because I'm like, oh, my legs look good. I literally took it. I'm like, look at my fucking legs. I'm trying to find the picture. I don't know if I'll be able to.
Birddogs.com, promo code Dave.
Don't do it for the football, though. That's stupid.
Do you see Woodley was talking some trash about
me?
Barstool? Yeah.
Tyrone?
Yeah.
No.
There's video if you want to see it, but I don't know how much you're.
Look. Oh.
We're on leg watch right now.
I found some of them, but not the ones where it's like, pow. There was one where it was honestly like, pow. My legs look that good, pow. I commented, I'm like, my calf is like fucking jacked to the moon. Whatever. Well, you'll just have to trust me on it. Okay, let's see the Woodley. I've talked to him. I like Woodley. Am I not going to like him after this clip?
Probably not.
Damn. Okay, let's see it.
They were just talking shit. They were like, yo, I'm stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy was like, I got shit for brains. Y'all were a funny story.
Oh, they were losing money all night, those guys.
So Jake Paul leaked the fight early, right? So Showtime wasn't prepared. So when we did the first initial PR shit, it was literally, it was a shotgun. So we went to Miami. This is all a blessed story. Went to Miami, did this quick press conference and threw the shit together, right? So we go to the Fifth Avenue gym, my dog Dino, where Muhammad Ali used to train at. Went to the gym, did a face-off, right? And it's a dude that's basically facilitating the face-off, some guy named Dave. I don't know who the fuck this dude is. So he walks up and he goes, Tyron Woodley
so far is true.
Hasn't won a fight in 4 fights. Jake Paul, the internet sensation. I said, who the fuck you work for? And he was like, huh? I said, you mad disrespectful. Who the fuck you work for? He was like, oh, I don't work for anybody. That's what the people I say. What the fuck the people want to hear. Don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
But that's what happened to be the owner of Barstool. I still don't give a fuck.
Those, I'll tell you what. Those two those dudes came off as bozos, bro.
Dumbos,
like
goofies,
I hate to be disrespectful, but
they
man, that was boof.
They boof.
Barstool boof. Keep
Barstool boof.
Keep those dudes off the shit.
Barstool boof.
No one gives 2 fucks about what they had to say.
I have no problem with anything he said. The other guy's an idiot. Who the fuck's the other guy?
Dr. Green.
He runs a podcast. He's like big in the weed sector, I believe. Not 100% sure.
Like, is he like big or is he?
How many views that? I mean, that podcast, I think it was at like 36,000 at the time.
Is that him down there? 51,000 followers. Dr. Green Thumbs.
That looks like him,
Dr.
right?
Green Thumbs is the guy.
Yeah, I mean,
like, oh yeah, this is him.
Whatever. Listen. Let him throw stones at statues. I have no problem with what Tyron Woodley said. Oh, there's the legs. Look at that. Look at that left. Look. Leg show. That's amazing.
Calf implants?
No, I don't know why. That was just unbelievable. Anyways, no, Tyron, I still like him. I have absolutely no problem with what he said. The story he just told was 100% the truth. He didn't say it really in like threatening, but I didn't know what I was doing. Kareem, you were there for that, right? I didn't know what I was doing. He's right. They threw it together at the last second. They're like, do you want to be in the middle? It's like, they told me a second before. I didn't know I was doing it. I went in the middle of the ring to facilitate. Like he said, nobody was talking. They told me not to talk originally. Nobody was saying anything. So I just started talking, and I was trying to do like he's lost his 4 fights. Jake Paul's internet sensation. It's MMA versus boxing. If Woodley wins, that's the end of him. But they cut me off, so it was only like anti kind of Woodley before. And Woodley's like, who the fuck do you work for? I'm like, I don't work for fucking anybody. I'm trying to build the fight up. So he's right. That's how it went down. But Woodley's people, his like trainer and his camp, I'm super friendly with. Like, they fucking love me.
They're Masvidal guys, right?
They're Masvidal guys. They were who I went to the house. We were talking in the fight. I asked him to bet. So he's right. That story he told is exactly true, except he was kind of laughing and we joked about it after, and I actually like him. As far as me and Dan being the worst part of the broadcast, I mean, we're universally, like, we paid to do it, but I think most people came away with being like, we're pretty entertaining, and we're gambling. But I don't think our target demo is Mr. Green Thumb. And, I guess he's a nice weed guy. I've already probably given him more shine than he's ever gotten in his life by just mentioning his name. I occasionally do that. I have nothing against them. You don't have to like what we do. I don't really know what boof even means, but I could tell by the way they were saying it, you don't want to be called boof.
Yeah, anybody know what that means? I didn't know either.
Urban Dictionary.
Was it boof? Is that what they were saying?
Yeah, BOOF.
Strong ass weed, the type of shit that knocks you on your ass, is
like
synonym for weed.
They're boof, strong ass. Oh, well then, okay, thank you. Wait, were they complimenting us then?
No, because they said bozos before that.
But then he says they were boof. That's some strong-ass weed. You'd think a weed, that's a compliment. Can we rewatch how he used the word boof?
Yeah.
Maybe he was complimentary. I take back everything, Eddie. If he was being complimentary.
No, he definitely wasn't being.
Well, then why would you be like, "There, boof? That's some strong ass weed knocking on your ass."
The other definition is to have anal sex with someone, usually as the penetrative partner, usually with negative connotations, possibly with negative connotations, is what it says.
So they're saying, Dan, I would fuck. All right, whatever. We can move on. No, I like Tyron Woodley. I liked him the entire time. I still like him. That didn't make me not like him. The other guy, I don't know. But he's right. What the story he just told is true.
What's this concert thing you're going to? Is this the craft thing you talked about last week?
No, I'm not. That was actually, is today the 20th?
21st.
That was yesterday. I am debating sending him an email, be like, sorry I couldn't make it, but like, can I sit with you for Brady's return? Like, I got to figure that out. I feel like I have to be there for that. That's, I think, October 3rd or something. No, that's Coldplay, Thursday.
I thought you didn't want to go to
Coldplay
that.
guy?
Silvana likes him.
Fuck.
Oh.
Private Coldplay concert.
Is this a serious thing again?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was invited to, and I don't want to blow it up, but it's like kind of, I don't know what it was. It's like a real sports type thing, and obviously we don't like them, but a little segment where a bunch of people are sitting around a table, like talking, and it's surrounded around kind of like the Jewish holidays a little bit. And a guy approached me and asked me, and at first I was like, he listed who would be there, and he had Larry David, like, question mark. So I'm like, well, fucking listen, if I can sit in a group of people with like 6 people and one of them's Larry David, I'm fucking going. And I don't care where I am or what I've committed to, I'm going. He's somebody I absolutely like, would not turn down the opportunity to meet. So then I in the beginning, I didn't want to say, well, is Larry David coming? Because I thought that was kind of rude, but he kept asking. And I kept being like, well, who's confirmed? And he sent me the list again, Larry David, question mark. And so I was just straight. I'm like, listen, I have a concert. I'm going to that. Larry David, if you get him confirmed, or somehow Ricky Gervais, who creator of The Office, I think one of the funniest men of all time, I'm in. Other than that, I'm out. And I thought it was just one of those Twitter things, like who, you see those time to time, like who's your dream three thing. In this case, I really put it down on paper.
Was Gervais a question mark too?
No. I was just saying he's on my top list.
Okay. That's what I thought. So what did he respond to that?
He understood. He's like, I'll try to make your bucket list happen. It's not happening this time, but.
No?
No.
You think Larry David's aware of you?
No. I don't. Do you?
He's such an out there guy.
I don't think he is. I mean, we sort of run in the same circles. He goes to the Hamptons, but no, I'd be very, very, very surprised.
Have you met his daughter or anything like that?
I've never, no, not that I'm aware.
Because she's always like out and about.
I did go to this party Saturday night, private event, thrown, and I wasn't invited by the people, but it was the founder of Google. I swear, and I could be wrong, he came up to me during the party. I didn't know anything about, a guy came up to me in the party, just random. He's like, big fan. We mention you all the time in our like group chat. Like, he's like, a lot, like pictures, like we're just fans. I'm like, oh, thanks. That's not, I mean, I hear that time to time. Like a guy at the restaurant came up to me yesterday. He had a group chat with my name on, whatever. I didn't care. And I'm like, thanks, nice to meet you, blah, blah. He went on his way. He's like, there's some heavy hitters in this group chat. I'm like, okay, whatever. Went on his way. Then the next morning, I'm like, okay, I don't know who founded Google. I knew the guy's name, like Sergi or something. I looked him up.
Sergi Brin.
I'm pretty sure at 99.9%, that was who came up to me. He's worth 116 billion. That's the guy. So this guy came up to me, and I didn't know who he was.
You think this is him, though?
I'm almost fucking positive, Eddie.
116 billion.
116 billion net worth.
Wow.
Kygo played for like an hour, 45 minutes. He just hired Kygo to play.
And you just brushed this guy off.
I didn't brush him off. I was nice. It was in the middle of the party, but I had no idea who he was. And maybe that's wrong. It's just like, well, that's probably a pretty good connection to have if it was him.
Yeah.
So if someone knows him and it was him and wants to clip this and be like, Dave wants to be best friends now, I'm in.
This was in Manhattan, or this was in
Manhattan?
What do you think he knows you from? The TikTok dances?
Maybe. Yeah. He has daughters or kids.
Possible. It's possible.
Hit him from all angles, Eddie.
I agree.
And it brings up a different. This is gonna be a weird one. Do you know? I know you will. We're going on such rants here. I know you will, Kareem. I know you will, Gaz. Eddie, I don't know. Do you, Gabby Epstein? You know who that is?
Yeah, the Instagram
No idea.
model.
No idea. Paul, you?
Yeah, she was an Instagram model.
Yeah. So, and this is to the point of hit them from all angles. Like, some people know me one way, some people know me the other. But Silvana and I got bait. She originally said Gabby Epstein she thought was more famous than I am. And I'm like, you're out of your mind. You're like, it's an insane thing that's like, and we didn't mean it bragging, but it was like, it was when we walk around, people say hello to me in New York, and she's like, how does like this many people say hello? She's like, if Gabby Epstein walks around New York, I don't think that many people. I'm like, no. She's like, well, she has more followers than you. So but it goes to the point how the people look at the world, like how people just know me different ways. Like people know me TikTok dances, people know me pizza, people know me entrepreneur, people know me politics, people know me finance. But to me, that was crazy.
Yeah, it's absurd.
Well,
you have more followers.
That's a callback too, and I think I want to go back to that. Terrell Owens in 2021, I think you probably got him beat. I think I would go back on that. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty confident. And then we did the whole, like, if Bieber's a 10, what am I? What is she? Like, all that stuff. I said if Bieber's like a 10, I'm a 1. But he's like as famous as it gets.
Yeah, he's insane. You know what's crazy is those like Asian pop stars.
10s. K-pop or whatever.
Crazy.
They're like the biggest group in the world. Yeah, you always look at that. International soccer, people who know. Our girl Anita
with 60 million followers. We had dinner with her. We didn't know who the fuck she was.
That song she has, she's on all the commercials now. That song, Girl in Rio, fucking is awesome. I actually DM'd her. I'm like, this song's awesome. She's like, thank you.
That's right. That was a Miami dinner, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's do some inside Barstool. Let's talk about Felix Gray first. You're wearing them, Dave.
Wait, what do you guys think? If I'm a 10, what is Gabby?
Like a 2?
I wouldn't even have. Only reason I knew is because we featured her smoke show.
She used to be Guess That Ass a lot.
She's Unruly, that agency that has all those models.
But I mean, that's the world. Like Solana was convinced, like, no, like she's no offense, she's bigger than you. It's like, what?
What about this name? Because it was actually brought up to us, Lindsay Palis.
Has she lost a lot of steam or no? I feel like I don't see her as
the
much
huge
anymore.
boobs who got into it with Riggs.
Blonde girl, yeah.
That's how I know her. I would not know her walking down the street. I know the name, but I wouldn't know her walking.
Because, I mean, she's got 9 million followers.
Well, that's like the TikTok thing, too. Yeah. It's like you see these people, but no, she's well known, but again, it's demos. Like,
they also aren't really that recognizable. Like, if you see Dave walking around, I think you would, like, you have more recognizable face, like uniquely recognizable face.
This is going to sound like just a suck my own dick section, but I float. I'm just as likely to be recognized by a 50-year-old dude and right now like a 12-year-old girl. Like, it's just all over the map.
It is a suck your own dick section, but you're right. You are right.
No.
You get the Josh Fisher's crowd, and you get your Fox crowd,
and then the pizza crowd. So it's like all over the place.
Yeah. Felix Gray.
I'm wearing them. Felix Gray back to work. Blue light glasses that start all. I need them now. I'm like hooked on them because my eyes will twitch if I'm not wearing them looking at screens. 5 years ago, Felix Gray realized, set out to create eyewear that would improve daily screen time. Since then, Felix Gray has been on a mission to create better relationship with technology. Felix Gray lenses filter 15x more of the most important blue light. Whether you're heading back to the office, back to school, or back to whatever, you can count on Felix Gray. Visit FelixGrayGlasses.com/Dave. FelixGrayGlasses.com/Dave. Do we know what frames these are?
You have the Robles. It's the Robles.
So there they are. You see me wear them all the time. People always ask. Non-prescription and prescription available. Check them out now. FelixGrayGlasses.com/Dave. 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 No, FelixGrayGlasses.com. Check them out now. FelixGrayGlasses.com/Dave. That's FelixGrayGlasses.com/Dave. Free shipping, free returns, free exchanges. Felix Gray Glasses do not. Felix Gray. This is getting the best of me. FelixGrayGlasses.com/Dave. These are the robles, and they truly do work. Your eyes so much. I can't sleep without them anymore.
Because you're looking at too much blue light.
Well, the screens, the stock market tickers, watching football, those screens in the gambling house are right in your face.
Yeah. So go get some Felix Grays.
Yep.
All right, inside Barstool, I saw on Pick Central you popped on for a little bit, but there was some controversy over a mince parlay. Are you aware of it?
No.
So they do a gambling contest every week, I believe it is. Or every month, maybe. Month, sorry. And Mince makes a parlay, a college football parlay, and he hit it this week, but they found out he didn't bet it himself.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened?
He didn't actually bet it. He didn't put his own money on it on Saturday, but he, celebrated the win and everything. And now that they're competing, you get $500 bonus cash, that show, for who has the best record after the month. They said it shouldn't count since he didn't have his money behind it.
100%. I agree. Just does not count.
It's the Mincy Bomb parlay.
Yeah, no, who cares? You can do anything. If you don't put your money behind it, that should not count. I'm trying to set up like something with us on the back end so our personalities can track the picks, and you can't say them. You have to place them, period. Mincy was at the gambling house, so he has no excuse why he didn't do it.
And that was his thing when he started. He's like, I do this Mincy Bomb parlay. I hit like 1 or 2 a year, and it hits for like plus 2,200. And
No. Does not count.
But he just didn't bet it.
Does not count. If you didn't place it and he has no excuse, he was sitting in the gambling house, no excuse, no, does not count.
Yeah, nothing against Mincy, but I feel like we're going to get into a weird spot here if people aren't making these plays.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Does not count. If you do not place it, does not count.
They did take it off for the record. They voted, and everyone.
Yeah. Yep, no doubt. What was Mincy's excuse for not playing it?
I don't even know. He just said,
I don't think he even said.
Yeah, he didn't really say much.
Yeah. It's all right. There's a ruling from Dave. College football show coming to Chicago this weekend.
Yeah, exciting. So, ND, Wisconsin, we got the show Saturday morning. And then we're doing an event, which we'll give more details in Chicago Sunday for the Bears.
Yeah, so it's going to be all weekend thing.
When? What day does this
Tonight.
come out? Okay. Yeah, we'll give the details of the promo tomorrow.
Cool. So be on the lookout for that. You guys are staying in town all weekend.
I guess I can say what it is.
Yeah, why not?
But it won't be available, I don't think, to bet till tomorrow. Because in Illinois, you have to go to the physical casino to register now, which we tried to warn everybody that this was happening. So if you haven't registered, first-time deposits, we're doing a Bears 1985 promo. Do you know the significance of 1985?
No. What's that, Dave?
They beat my Patriots like a drum. 45-10, I think. Was that the final?
Yes, something like that.
So 1985 promo. All first-time depositors, we will give you on the Bears odds of plus 1985, up to $100. You can't bet more. We can't go broke here. But if you put $100 on the Bears and they win, you have a plus 1985. That's basically $2,000 on a $100 bet. They just got to cover the spread.
This week. Do we know? Is Baker? Did he go back? I didn't follow that. Are you still going to do that if that's the case?
What? What's it matter? It's a spread.
We play the Browns.
Yeah, it's a spread. Who cares?
Oh, I thought it was just never mind.
No. Spread.
Okay. All right.
So it's a great promo. You won't be able to bet it till Wednesday. But, yeah, all first time. And we're all going to be there. We're going to be at the Aurora Casino. What's the name of it? What's it literally called?
Hollywood Aurora.
Hollywood Aurora. Myself, Big Cat, Chicago guys, Megan Making Money, Kelly in Vegas, all going to be there. They have TVs outside. They're setting up for like a street fair. But you got to go register there, get through the registration process, and that will be the bet you get.
It's a big deal.
Huge deal. We're trying to get people to go out. We know it's a little inconvenient, so there it is.
Yeah.
And then we also have for Notre Dame, Wisconsin, if you pick the winner correctly, we have a Chicago flag patch. Those patch Carhartt hoodies people are loving, so we got a promo for that.
Oh, those are going to be those are going to go crazy.
It's a gray hoodie. They're running on a color, but it's very cool.
We love our flag. Awesome. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you this weekend, Dave.
Yes, you will. We could. They were asking whether we wanted to do this. We can maybe if we have time. Maybe that's it. Silvana's coming, so maybe if we ever going to have her on.
The Silvana sit down.
Yeah, we'll see.
I got a great couch here, Dave. We could.
That might be our most viewed episode yet. Yeah, she's our most requested guest.
Yeah. All right, Silvana. I'm trying here, so we'll see. Did you see the someone took a shot at Chiclets because of this Biz thing announcement on TNT?
Yeah. The Deadspin thing?
Yeah, I don't even know who wrote
Deadspin.
it. Yeah, but
it was Deadspin. They called Whitney a deflated brain. Very funny. They don't realize how funny they actually are. Yeah, there's my thing. This is Shakespearean. Yeah, idiots.
I saw someone make like a barf stool, and they made the stool
do that
a barf.
too. They call us barf stool. And I don't want to give them credit, but sometimes insults that are so bad become good, and barf stool is one of them.
Yeah, barf stools. And did you see the design someone made up for
like
a T-shirt?
Yeah, we may make those eventually.
That would be unbelievable. Yeah. That would be unbelievable. I saw White Sox Dave. He was mocking a bartender.
So he knows that guy, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw it, and I didn't know if he knew it. And if he didn't know the guy, I'm like, I hope the bartender knocks him out.
So that guy, little callback, Dave. That guy had a name in the old comments section, Fire White Sox Dave's Dumbass or something like that. And so every time we see him, like we just, laugh that he was a commenter who was Fire White Sox Dave, so he always tweets that.
I knew once I saw the more of it, I knew there was context. That almost speaks to how crazy I think White Sox Dave is that I thought he would do that, though, like not knowing.
Yeah, exactly. I saw Frankie, Tommy, and Glennie celebrated a 5-year anniversary. That's a nice tree there.
Good recruiting class.
Yeah. Barstool Bites. We're taking over the world and we don't even know it.
Yeah, I don't know a ton about that, but I guess it's some sort of food delivery service. It
seems like it's going to be legit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so we'll see. I had my first with the Spun God. That guy, I had my first interaction with
Jeremy
him.
Spun. Yep, he's good. He's good at what he does.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's got like some real deal chefs behind this. It was interesting. Yeah. All right. I think that's about all we have today too, Dave.
All right. I'll see you a couple days, Eddie.
All right. I'll see you, Dave.
Bye.
That's it for today, everybody. We'll see you next week.